Today is the last day of the 100 days of making comics challenge. I can't believe I'm here. I did it. What the heck? I said it in the last video, but I didn't think I'd be here when I first started this challenge. But here I am. Whee! How did I find this challenge overall? Number one, it's a very hard challenge. There were days when I just wanted to skip a day and I was like, I am done. I hate this. I've worked all day. I don't want to do any comics because I do all my comic work and the recording in the evening. So I was like, no, I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. I'll wake up early and do it tomorrow. But I wasn't allowed to do that because I had to touch my comic every day. So yeah, it really did force me to show up every day and do the work. And I'm very happy that I was able to do that and very surprised because I did work on my comic every day for the past 100 days. But I don't know, it feels like I did and didn't. I don't know. It passed by very fast now that I'm at the end of it. But when I was in it, it felt kind of slow a couple weeks. And there were days when I was scared to record my stuff because of my anxiety or I felt like my art wasn't very good. And I was like, I don't want to show this to people. Or I'd just suddenly be scared of recording my voice, which happens on and off. Or I'd think oh, I don't have anything important to say. Why do people listen to me? And so I dealt with that on and off throughout the challenge. But I'm very happy that I forced myself to do it anyways, even when I was scared and even when I was doubting myself. And I'm super grateful for all the kind people who have left comments and given me feedback on what I was saying or let me know where they're at with their comic journey. It's so cool. And I got a ton of work done through this challenge. It was nice because Bones can check in on my progress every day because sometimes he'd be like, what are you working on? And I'd, before I started this challenge, and I'd be like, oh, well, of course I'm working on this. And he's like, oh, I didn't know. You didn't tell me. And it was very interesting having this kind of slow but steady pace instead of my kind of skip a bunch of days of not doing comics and then rush it all right before the deadline. So yeah, very cool to see that small progression every day. So yeah, what did I learn from this challenge? Having time every day to work on your comic, even if it's just 30 minutes or 20 minutes, it's great. I got so much work done like I just said. Though I did find with the slow and steady pace, some days it felt like I wasn't making any progress. It's very different working on something inch by inch instead of doing it all at once in one day, right in a panic right before the deadline. It feels like you're not making progress, but you are, and I made more progress than I would have otherwise. But yeah, it was also great to just have time every day to sit down and work on the art, and not feel like I have any other obligations. It's this is my number one obligation now. I just get to work on this comic. And I learned a lot about making videos through this challenge, speaking above a whisper, for one. And I learned a lot about, the craft of comics, because a lot of the times I, went back and researched what I was saying to make sure I wasn't, saying something incorrect. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot about comics and about video making and speaking and confidence and productivity, I guess. What am I most proud of? I'm very proud. I don't know where I got these questions. I just wrote out some questions to ask. These aren't on a list anywhere. I'm very proud of myself for sticking through this challenge. Like I said, I didn't think I would finish it when I started it. It sounded like one of those challenges I've done this with, say, Inktober for a couple years or NaNoWriMo, where I'm yeah, I'm going to do this. And then a week in, a big obligation comes up and I drop the challenge and don't complete it. So yeah, I'm very proud that I stuck with it. I'm incredibly happy that I finished. It's weird. And also, I accomplished my goal. Because my goal was to get over some of my shyness and my fear of speaking or talking to people online. So yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable with it now. I think I've come a long way. You guys have left some super sweet comments saying oh my gosh, you sound so much better than you did on your first video. And I'm yes! But yeah, like I said, I've struggled with waves of anxiety, especially over my speaking in my videos. Some days I'd feel like I did a really good video, and then some days I'd be I really don't want to post this. This is scary. what if I said something horribly wrong and everyone's gonna know I'm a fool? But yeah, I'm a lot more confident with video and talking to people online and sharing my work. So yeah. And by the way, thank you for anyone who has watched these videos or followed along or left comments or likes or whatever. I'm super grateful for all the kind words you've left, and I love when you guys teach me a new thing or tell me about your process, because I learn a lot through that. And yeah, you guys are just super sweet and amazing, and I'm so grateful that you enjoy our channel. Getting all emotional. Because when I started, I was I don't have anything important to say. Because for some of these topics, I was people have done a million videos on these. Who cares what I have to say about this stuff? But just the feedback you guys have given has been super, super wonderful and made it all feel worthwhile. So thank you so much for following along. Seriously. Finally, what's happening after this challenge? So, Bones and I have a plan for this channel. We're not gonna just go quiet now that I'm done the challenge. However, we're not gonna be posting every single day anymore. I don't know if I can keep up that pace. I can record drawing every day, but I'm running out of topics and I'd love more time to really dig deep and do videos that have actual corresponding visuals with them, not just me talking and be just imagine this. We're gonna be putting out a handful of videos every week instead of daily videos. So some of these videos include, I'm going to be doing some visual development videos, so just highlighting design work for our comic The Scourge of 9 Point as we work towards putting out a new volume of it. So I will be doing videos about how that's going. They're going to be a bit longer than these because these videos tend to be 5 to 10 minutes long. Those are going to be more 20 to 30 minutes long, and they're going to be focused on visual development and design work in comics. We're also going to be posting some more long form content like that, so sketchbook tours or drawing tutorials or videos where I draw and talk about stuff. Hopefully that sounds interesting. Bones is going to start doing some more of his writing videos and more of his writing talks. He's got a few prepared. We just need to get the footage ready. And then I plan to continue doing videos very similar to this, where I will answer questions about comic topics and art topics, and talk over more speed drawing. So there you go. And like I said, it won't be every day, but we will be putting out several every week. I hope that all sounds interesting and promising. We're very excited. But yeah, maybe next year or another day I will do this challenge again. I know Kevin Cross, the creator of the 100 Days of Making Comics, he does it over and over again. He's done several sessions of the 100 days. So maybe in the future I will do it again when I really need to push myself to get my comics done. Thank you so much for following along to this challenge. It's been amazing. You are all super sweet, lovely darlings. If you have any questions, I guess leave a comment down below. And subscribe to our channel if you want to see more cool stuff about art and comics and cats and cuties. Thanks so much for listening. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!